What's good with y'all? You know what it is. It's your boy, the chosen one, God's chosen son. Been a minute. Peace and blessings to all of the viewers out there. Your friends, your family, your loved ones, significant other, co-workers, acquaintances, whoever is close to you in your life, they are being performative. Man, life is crazy. But once you get to breaking stuff down, bro, you start realizing people wear a mask. People only care when things benefit them. And it don't always have to be a benefit in which is they're gaining something physically. You know, it could be validation. You know, it could be attention. It could be all of these types of things. But a lot of people are performing. A lot of people are really selfish. And it be these same people we be close to. Now, I gotta get his testimony, right? I gotta get his testimony, man. Because this is important. My birthday was a couple days ago. And usually, I be debating and stuff. Am I gonna come and tell these people about this type of stuff? But this is why I go through it, right? This is what God put me through it for, man. My birthday was a couple days ago. I decided to cut my phone off on my birthday. Go out, rest in the Lord, and spend my day with God. Right? Spend my day in my word. Spend my day meditating in nature, stuff like that. Just unplugging, right? Now, to us, to the people that get it, you know, that understand, you know, the people that inherit the spirit, you will ask, what's wrong with that? Right? So, I get back, after my whole day and whatnot, I get back to the crib, I cut my phone back on. Of course, I got people that call me, I got people that message. All I'm seeing is worry. All I'm seeing is worry. What's going on with bro? Well, you know, where he at? Da-da-da-da-da. Is he okay? Da-da-da, this, and that. So, I don't answer none of these messages right away. I think to myself, they'd be all right. I called some of these people back in the morning. You know, and I got two sides. I got the side of people that understood. They like, yeah, that sound like you know. That sound like something you would do. You cut your phone off. That's cool. You know, I figured that's what happened. And then I had the other side of people that felt entitled to me answering my phone on what people would consider my birthday, right? You would look at it when people be looking at it, they'd be like, well, this is your day. You can do what you want to do. But these same people, you say you was with God, but you know that's cool and all, but what about me? But you could have called, you could have but 3 days have gone past since then, and I haven't talked to these same people, and they're not worried now. Now, this is a personal story from me, of course, and obviously I feel some type of way about that, but I'm coming to share it in a broader scope of the lesson, right? You matter when people want you to matter. You valuable when people want you to be valuable. You mean something when people want you to mean something to them. They love you when it's convenient to love you. I look at myself and I look at the people I deal with. I look at the people I've dealt with, the people that have come and gone, and have realized the love is conditional. It's based off of what I can do for you. And we had to understand that's the way of the world. The love of many has waxed cold. Our enemies is going to be in our own households. It's going to be people that swear up and down they worried about you. They love you. But when you at your worst, ain't nobody worried then. Seem like people always worried about you when you at peace, when you doing well. But when you down in your last couple bucks, you know, when you going through emotional traumas and torment, betrayals, all that type of stuff, nobody batting their eye. You want to know why? Because they low-key be happy. They low-key, it's a crab in a bucket mentality. People is haters. They low-key be happy. Oh man, I'm miserable in my life. It's good to see somebody else going through something for once. But you know what? The chosen, the elect, we got the peace of God. You'll notice once you start getting a peace, once you start kind of subtracting yourself, you know, protecting this right here, where it tell you to guard your heart, the scriptures where it tell you to guard this. You know, when you start protecting and guarding your heart, a lot of people start trying to crack the doors open, right? They trying to break the locks. And you just be wondering, why is people so worried when I'm at peace now? What's up with the love bombing now? What's up with all of this performance? People want to keep you in a stagnant state because most people in life, they don't evolve. They're not thinking about how can I be a better person? How can I get away from my sins? How can I upgrade? How can I strengthen my relationship with the Lord? They not self-reflecting on what are my issues. How can I be a better me today? But a lot of God's people, we are. All of God's people, the true believers of the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, we look within. People see that and they subconsciously know them demons on them. They know he's elevating. We gotta stop that. Oh, he's at peace. They may not know it in themselves, and some people do. But the impositions that they allow into their life to control them, they see it as clear as day. They like, oh, he in a good space. Let me put the spirit of worry on this person. Let me put the spirit of love bombing on this person. The flattery. I hate flattery. I can't stand when people start trying to flatter me, telling me how good I am. Give it to God. All praises to the Father. I'm only as good as I am at anything because he did it for me. But people try and do that to sit up there so you get all butterflies in your stomach and chest so they can infiltrate into your life and so they can sit up there and bring ruin and havoc. How many people done stayed the course in our lives? How many people can you say you still know from your childhood? I know people from my childhood. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't have no friends. A lot of people keep going to and fro in these relationships. Waxing it, deceiving and being deceived, waxing it and getting worse and worse. This is the reality for most people. A lot of people are miserable. Misery loves company, and they be upset with us because we not miserable. You know what I've learned to do? Silence. It kills them. Kindness. It kills them because all of these things don't mean that you don't love the people around you. It just means that come first. Guarding this come first. How can you do the things that the Lord wants you to do if you don't guard your heart? If you giving to everybody else? I take one day, which people would consider in this Babylonian construct to be my day, to spend with the Most High. And people got a problem with that. That's demonic. Well, you didn't spend time with me. I spending time with you all year. What you talking about? What you talking about? That's where you see the entitlement comes. People entitled to your time when it's your moment. How? But and still be entitled to your time when it's their moment. Selfishness. We gotta learn to discern the spirits on these people, the people we love the most, people that raised us. Who is staying the course? Who is repentant? Who is meek? Who is long-suffering? I know people. I can have a conversation with somebody. And man, I could be like, I know what this person is going through. That's what it means to be an empath. To be able to empathize and know things without saying them. But people can't give you that same courtesy. It's like, why do we have to explain everything about our personalities to people? You don't see our works, our fruits? Why do I have to explain to you that I'm going silent just because I want time for myself? It's not personal. You want to know why? Because people are selfish and they don't really know you. They don't care to know you. If you constantly evolving, they have a image in their head of who You are in a specific period of time. Once you start changing, once you start moving a bit differently, that image gets shattered. And they never update. They never download the software update. This is who you becoming. Life is evolution. You're always supposed to be changing and bettering yourself. You're never gonna be who you were a week ago, a day ago, a month ago, a year ago if you always evolving. But people don't evolve, so they project their stagnantness onto you. You supposed to stay in this position. This little boy that I knew you as. This little girl that I knew you as. The same person I knew you as when we got in this intimate relationship. How dare you have mistakes? How dare you have flaws? How dare you start fixing yourself in conquering your sin? How dare you sit up there and start alleviating addictions and afflictions you have? This is how they look. I haven't done that. I'm not doing that. Why are you doing that? I'm not doing that. People are performative. They will perform and do dances just to be in your vicinity because they know they are nothing. None of us are anything without God. And these people are godless. They don't worship the Most High. They don't consider God. They don't meditate on the scriptures day and night. They don't make a decision and think, I should pray before I make this decision. I should go to the Lord. I'm feeling like this. I'm feeling down. I'm feeling overwhelmed. Let me pray. No. They not coming and they not confessing their sins to the people. This is what I done struggle with. I know this is hard to say, but I gotta say it because there's other people that struggle with this and they need to know what's going on. They need to know they're not alone. These people are liars. Their father is the devil. He is the father of lies. That's how you can tell that somebody is not a believer. Are they a liar? Are you performative? Do they wear a mask? And we starting to get to a point where we starting to see it. You niggas is fake. People who you grew up with, cousins, aunties, uncles, even your parents, your siblings. People you meet throughout life, your quote-unquote friends, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your neighbors. This is the Matrix. Bruh, if you got anything from this video, hit the like button, subscribe, comment. I've been feeling fed up, right? I've been feeling fed up, but at the end of the day, God is faithful to his people. We gonna make it out of this. We gonna be rewarded for all that we went through. You will be rewarded. If you really out there living for the Lord, you in them scriptures, you know you care about your fellow man. You care about, you don't want to see none of these people suffer. You hope that these people repent. You know, you are gonna be rewarded. Your time is coming. All of our time is coming. If not here in this life, in the one after. With all of that being said, it's your boy, the chosen one, God's chosen son. I'm out.